Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully look out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. What I want to get into tonight, okay, is how, we're going to be numbered amongst the transgressors, okay? And that's something that happened to Yahweh Shai. All right, we coming into a time where Esau Edom is getting ready, to remove the narrative, all right, that's exposing him, okay? A big hindrance in Esau Edom plan to establish, okay, his NWO is there's a narrative that's exposing him, okay? So he's doing all these psyops, okay, pushing things through the media, coming up with all these different terms and, black identity extremists and, hate speech and council culture, and it's nothing but Esau Edom slithering towards to remove the word, okay? And in doing so, we're going to be numbered amongst the transgressors, and I'm not going to be long because I know that Eliashua Wamba, he's getting ready to go live, going to the news, so I'm not going to be long, I'm just going to open up, all right? I made myself the opening act, to Big Bro, live stream he got coming, so, we're going to hit some points, in the spirit, all right? So let's go to Isaiah 53, all right, and this is speaking of Yahweh Shai. Okay, now when you go, let's start at, all right, verse 3, and see this is part of the cup we're gonna have to drink, brothers. Okay, this is Isaiah 53 and 3. It says, "He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, and we hid as it were our face from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he have borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes, okay, all right, we are healed." And that's that sacrifice that Yahweh Shai made. Okay, he took all that on for the nation of Israel, for the whole nation, beginning with the elect. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, he called hell. Okay? Just as, we catch hell in this day to day, we'll see Yahweh Shai called way more. Like, we might have a nigga or two at work, that's a demon. Okay? Brothers might be in a situation with a woman, a demon. You might have, certain family members that's a demon. Okay? That's an antagonist to your life. But Yahweh Shai had a majority of a nation against him, when he was in the earth, man. But he endured all those things for the sake of the elect, man. Okay? And that's why, pretty much we have nothing to complain about, man. Hey, you just got to rise up in these different situations that we're in. We just got to stay spiritual, all right, and endure, man. Because Yahweh Shai was a great example. Okay? Verse 6, it says, "All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord have laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before the shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth," because Yahweh Shai knew why he was born. Okay, he knew eventually he was going to have to be that sacrifice, so it wasn't no kickback. Okay, and we know according to prophecy, hey, that we're going to go through persecution. So, hey, it's nothing to talk about. It is what it is, man. Esau, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, just as Yahweh Shai didn't answer Pilate, all right, hey, we have no rebuttal. We not here to try to prove ourselves. We got the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. And if we take losses behind it, that's what it is. It's already written. Okay? Brothers gonna be getting snatched up, Okay, some brothers gonna be martyrs, gonna have to, be put to death for the testimony of Yahushua. But guess what? We understand why we here, just like Yahushua understood why he was here, man. Okay, and it says he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. Yeah, because pretty much, like I say, we just gotta charge things to the gospel, man. It's certain things that happen, certain scenarios, and as you be spiritual about it, you know exactly what it is and why it's happening, man. Okay, we know exactly what it is, man. All the losses that we have taken, are taking now, are going to take, we charge it to the gospel, man. Okay, we have nothing to prove here. Okay, and there's nothing to get bent out of shape over. It must be. Verse 8, it says, he was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut out of the land of the living, for the transgressions of my people, okay, was he stricken. All right? It says, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich and the deaf, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. And that's going to be the story of the elect, because we haven't done any violence. Okay? We haven't, been carnal, all right, with the doctrine, man. You see? It just said, neither was any deceit in his mouth. And when you go to Revelation, it speaks of the same thing, okay, with the 144. This is Revelation 14:4. It said, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they were virgins, okay? These are they which follow the Lamb, Yahushua, whithersoever he goeth. Yeah, so we're following that same path Yahushua took. Okay? That's what we have to understand. We're following that same exact path, man. Alright? It said, these are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruit unto the Most High and to the Lamb. Alright? And in their mouth was found no guile, which is no deceit. Okay? For they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Okay? So when you go before Isaiah, when you go back to Isaiah 53 and 9, it says, and he made let me see. Yeah, back in back in Isaiah 53 and 9, it says, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was there any deceit in his mouth. Just like the 144,000 said, there was no guile in their mouth, which is no deception, man. Because we're not here to deceive, man. We here telling it just like it is, man. Okay? We're here with the straight truth, man. You see? We're not here to sell merchandise. We're not here to, drop albums and live out a worldly fantasy with the ministry. Okay? We're not here for that, man. We're not here to deceive you so we can heap up masses and get more tithes. We're not here for your tithes, man. The water for everything that you brothers and you sisters have ever done, and are doing and will do, the water, Yahweh Shema Shah for that, man. Okay? But that ain't what makes us hit the record button, man. Okay? It's an offering or a tithe, man. Okay? Hey, like the Apostle Paul said, look, man, we work with our hands, man. Okay? Y'all see the work shirt. You see? I do that 60 hours a week, if need be, just to come teach the gospel freely, man. Because it ain't about no goddamn money. Because this ain't money we got, man. It's about what's to come. You see? All right? Keep reading on, and it said, verse 10, it said, yet it pleased the Lord, all right, to bruise him All right. It pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. The pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. Okay, and it said that it pleased the Lord to grieve him. Now let's deal with both parts. Let's deal with the first part of that precept where it says it pleased the Lord to grieve Yahweh Shai. Okay, because Yahweh Shai was who? The only begotten son. Okay, the firstborn. All right. How does the Lord deal with his son? Hebrews 12 and 6 said, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he received. Okay? So he scourged Yahushua before he received them. Yahushua had to be proven. And he was proven. That's why he's known as what? That tried cornerstone. Okay? We're finna be tried before we're received. Okay? We're gonna go through scourges, man. And hatred and persecution and, loss. Okay? Being put to shame, man. Esau gonna have us looking crazy as hell out here, man. Okay? And if you care about people's opinion, all right, hey, we don't want to be in that spirit. We care about what this world thinks of us, man. What these people think of us, man. Okay? So what? All right? Yahushua, when you go to Hebrews 12, matter of fact, since I'm there, it's the same chapter. You know where we going. All right, Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High, man. He endured the cross, despised the shame, because of what? The joy that was set before him, man. Okay? And you think of the things that we want in righteousness, that's the joy that's set before us, man. Okay? You see all the brothers in sincerity and truth pushing this word, man. Okay? Followers of Yahweh shot in the trenches for this word, man. You want to see those men rule. Okay? Yahweh shot, he wanted to see his brothers rule with him, man. Okay? That was part of the joy. He wanted to see all of Israel be good. Okay? You women as well, man. You want you daughters of Israel to be good, man. Okay? To be in your own kingdom. Okay? But it was a chastisement that the Most High had to bring Yahweh through, just as he's finna bring us through, man. Okay? We in that time. All right? It said, if you endure chastening, the Most High dealing with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Okay? For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not, man? So we are chastened now, and we're going to be chastened in time to come. But see, the favor going to kick in, man. Because just as it speak about the chastening, it talks about the favor as well. It's going to be a standard. Okay? But we're going to have to be tried before we get that standard, man. Okay? You're not just going to get the standard in the backyard, okay, cooking lamb, and the standard just come. You see? You have to be tried, man. Okay? And it says, reading on verse verse 8, it says, but if ye be without chastening, wherefore are ye partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. And that's Esau Edom. Then a lot of these Jakes, okay, who are not being chastened now, the Most High not dealing with them like sons, man. But the ones that, his sons, he's dealing with them, all right, through chastising, man. That's why we go through things that we go through, man. Okay? Verse 11, it says, he shall see of the travail of his soul and shall be satisfied by his knowledge. Okay? And shall be satisfied by his knowledge, shall my righteous servant justify many. Okay? By knowledge shall my righteous servant, Yahweh Shai, justify many. For he shall bear their iniquities, man. Yahweh shall put us on his back, man. Literally, man. Through them stripes, man. Every lick was for us right now, man. Every time that cattail whip touched Yahweh shall back and was pulling flesh off of him, man. All the way down to the tendons, man. That was for us in these times, man. Okay? So what type of mind frame are we supposed to be in now? Caring about what the world think? Look at the goddamn world, man. Okay? Look at these people, man. Okay? What the hell what they think, man? When Esau pushes media with the persecution and have us out here looking crazy, man. So what, man? Well, you wouldn't go through what Yahweh Shai did, man. Okay? The scriptures say that Yahweh Shai beat so bad that he can look down and count his own ribs, man. Okay? That's what we really have to understand. So, understanding these things, man, that Yahweh Shai did that for us in these times now, man. Okay? That's what Yahweh Shai did. And I'll finish this. It says, therefore, I see the brother just went live, so I'm going to go and wrap it up. Isaiah 53 and 12, it says, therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong. The rest of the elect, man. Begin with the 144,000. Because he had poured out his soul into death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors, man. Yahweh Shah was numbered with the transgressors before he came into his glory, man. We're finna be numbered as well, man. Okay? We're finna be numbered amongst the transgressors and treated as if, we're wicked, man. Okay? But that's part of the scripture. So I end it here. This is Matthew 20 and 20. It said, then came to him, all right, the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, what wilt thou? She said unto him, grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on my right hand and the other on the left, in thy kingdom. But Yahweh Shai answered and said, ye know not what ye ask. Are you able to drink of the cup that I shall drink, which you read in Isaiah 53, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said unto him, we are able. And he said unto them, ye shall drink indeed of my cup and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. Okay? So we have to drink of that cup to make it into the kingdom. All right? And before we receive our rank, our eternal rank with Yahweh Shah, we have to drink of that cup, man. Okay? And we're going to be numbered amongst the transgressors, man. Hey, so expect a lot of propaganda, okay, towards the ministry, man. Okay? Prepare to see it. All right? So with that, I pray that you brothers and you sisters were edified. Once again, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being a great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, and hopefully, shalom. Make sure you tune in to the brother Eliasha Wamba. He's doing it live in the news, so it must be heavy. All right, that brother going live, man. Tune in, be edified. Shalom.